Hi guys, my name is Rodrigo and welcome to another video. And in this video I will be showing you guys how to properly make a chassis vehicle. So how you need to have is the vehicle model and the wheel model, and then you gotta find one of these chassis on the toolbox. You can choose from any version of the a chassis because they usually are the same thing, so let's get to the video. So here you have your vehicle model. Make sure that there isn't any scripts inside it. Like if you find a script, you have to delete it because it can cause problems. Then you're gonna select everything on the vehicle and toggle this thing, and then untoggle the collision of the vehicle, so then it doesn't like bug or something. Okay, so next thing you're gonna do is grab your chassis version. For this tutorial I'll be using the 6C version, but it doesn't really matter the version that you use because they're usually the same thing. Okay, so you're going to grab your vehicle's model. Right here you have your vehicle's model right here. You're gonna copy the chassis position and you're gonna place it on the vehicle position like that. Then you're gonna try aligning it a bit because most of the times the car doesn't align properly. So you're gonna try like please angle it a little bit here. Nice. So now you're going to open the chassis, then you will grab the mod of the car on the Explorer and you're gonna put it inside body. Then you can ungroup it, but there's not really need to ungroup it. So next thing you're going to do is moving the front wheels to the front here, like aligning it with the car's fender. Then you will align the rear wheels with the fender of the car, so then it doesn't look weird. Alright, nice. Now next thing you're going to do is selecting the rear left wheel, the RL, and the FL wheel. You're gonna move it a bit to the side like this, so then it is also aligned with the fender, and you can do the same thing with the right wheels. So yeah, you aligned it perfectly like that, and okay. Now next thing you're going to do is grab your wheel model. You're gonna put it on the front of the wheel. To do that, you're going to copy the position right here, so then it keeps the position of the wheel, right? Then you're going to size it like that, then you put the position again, and I think it is great. There is no need to make the wheel bigger than that. So you will grab the size of the wheel, then you will go in here and all the sizes to be the same one. So you notice here that the suspension geometry didn't change the size like this one did. So what you're going to do is selecting this thing right here, the suspension geometry. You're gonna copy the scale of it, then you will go on each wheel, select the suspension geometry and paste the size of it. Okay, so right now you're gonna select your wheel model, duplicate it like this, and you're gonna put it inside a the wheel that is facing the same orientation as the wheel, so then it's a bit easier. Now you're going to grab the position of the wheel and you will apply it to your wheel model like that. As you can see, they are on the same position, which is pretty nice. And you will do the same thing, duplicate the wheel model and put it inside the parts model on the rear left wheel, you know, like the same side but the rear wheel. Then you will take the position of the wheel and paste it on the duplicated wheel model. Okay, so now it's the other size. You duplicate, put it on the right wheel. You're going to rotate the wheel and then repeat the process. Okay, so with all the wheels configured, now you're going to ungroup all of the models. Boom, like that. And you're gonna close this, and next thing you're going to do is aligning the drive seat position. So then it is where the driver's seat is on your vehicle model. Nice. Now we can test it to see if everything's right. As you can see, the vehicle is not bugging. If the vehicle is shaking like this, I don't know, there is because there is some problem with the model, like colliding parts, you know, like if you didn't turn off the collision, then the car will get kind of buggy. Or some welds. Sometimes the game creates some welds when you have the align part, no, when you have the join surfaces on, it creates welds for you. So you have to destroy all of the welds on the body of the vehicle. Alright, let's test to see if it works. And see, it works nice. Alright, let's see if the car moves. As you can see, the car is perfect and moves very well. If you want, you can already keep your car like that, but if you want your car to be realistic, you have to change the chassis tune, and you have to also align the downforce F to the front of the vehicle and to the rear of the vehicle, so then the car performs right. The drag, you're gonna try putting it on the middle of the vehicle. Alright, then the exhaust, it's from where the sound of your exhaust will come from. Since there is only one part, you put it on the middle of the two exhaust tips, if the car has two exhaust tips. And now the engine, you're gonna put it where the engine would be, on the front, or on some vehicles it is on the rear, like Lamborghini, Ferraris, most of them it is on the rear. Alright, so now you're going to open the chassis tool, and as you can see, this is all the configurations of your vehicle. You can change them by hand if you want, but I made a custom site for helping you do that. So if you want to make your car more realistic, you can go to this website, which I will leave the link on the description. And the site is very simple. You go right here, you create the brand of the vehicle. You can like use the brand of the vehicle, like this is a Nissan vehicle, so I'll be just selecting this brand that I had created. Then right here you're going to select what the vehicle is. So believe it or not, this car is a copy vehicle. This is not a hatchback, even though it kinda looks like one. It is a copy vehicle. So you're gonna select what the vehicle is. For me it's a copy, and now you're going to put the name of the vehicle. The name of this vehicle is 350Z, so I'll be putting that name. If you want to do a car that isn't from real life, that you want to put like a name that isn't from a car in real life, you can inspire it on other vehicles. Like this, you put the brand of the vehicle and then the name of the vehicle. It will generate a fictional version of the name. Well, this is a weird name, but yeah, you can. And you also can generate a name for it by AI. So here we have Vero Copy S5. I will be just putting it 350Z. Then you're gonna click right here. It is rated gerenciar trims, but it's because it is on Portuguese. But no problem, you just click it here. You don't have to read it. Then you're gonna click on Make Trim. Here you're gonna select your vehicle, this one. You can name the trim as like base, like the name. Then you're gonna select the year of the car. I believe this one is 2005, so I will be putting 2005. And don't forget to delete the 0 on the front. Alright, okay, so you're going to select the version of your chassis. For me it is a C6 by Novena, so you click on it, and here is all the configurations of the vehicle, simplified configurations. So you put what the vehicle is, coupe, you can change the suspension types, the powertrain, and you can change the weight of the car, the size of the car, the height of the car, everything. You can also change things on the engine, so how many cylinders, how many liters. The car's induction, like turbocharged, supercharged. The car's fuel type, which is gasoline. How the valves work, DOHAC, SOHAC, and OHV. How many valves per piston. You have the transmission things, like automatic, ECG, CVT, sequential, and manual, of course. How many gears the car will have, and again the traction of the car. You're gonna put it the same as it is on the powertrain. And here you have the brake force and the bias, which I don't really know what it is. You can also simulate the physics of the vehicle. Right here, the torque, the how many horsepower it makes. Here it also shows right here, like how many torque and horsepower it makes easier. And here you have your controller section for to change the controller, like what key it is to accelerate the car and brake. And you have right here the ABS option, the traction control, the ESP, which I don't know what it is. Probably like something with the stability of the vehicle. And here's the script, but wait, because if you don't want to spend time changing all these values by hand, you can click right here on real life mode. Then you're gonna put the vehicle brand, like real life mode is what vehicle you want to inspire. You inspire from what vehicle, so you put right here the brand of the vehicle, the model of the vehicle, and the year. Alright, and now you click right here. It will search the the wheel specs. Then here it will show the engine type. It is a V6 3-liter twin turbo. You have right here the transmission options, and most of the time it will be these options right here, but it is kind of like random because the AI just searched it right here. What's the engine of the vehicle? You know, like it isn't that good because it is yeah, it's the first version of this app. Alright, it is making 500 horsepower, which is probably wrong, but no problem, no problem. You can click right here to check if the car is balanced, and it will give you the note for a car. The rating 7 out of 10 is very good. And now the most important part, the scripts part. So you copy it and paste it right here. Now we can test the vehicle to see if everything's right, and as always it is right. It will perform like the real car. As you can see, it is very realistic and similar to the real car. So this is how you rig a car with a chassis in Roblox Studio. And this is my first video that I record like this, you know, like teaching you guys how to do something. You know, it's my first video, and sorry if my English is kinda bad because I'm not American, so my English isn't so right, you know, like it isn't that good. But yeah, that was the video, and I hope you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a like if you want. And well, that's it. Thank you and bye.